One of South Africa's most beloved celebrities was just handcuffed in broad daylight, at the country's busiest airport, while cameras rolled and the nation gasped. Today, we uncover the shocking arrest of Somizi Mhlongo at O.R Tambo International, and why Kelly Khumalo, entangled in the Senzo Meyiwa murder saga, just pulled him deeper into a storm no one expected. Should celebrities be protected by their fame, or held more accountable than anyone else? Drop your thoughts below, and let's expose this twisted web of fame, fear, and justice. What looked like a casual stroll into the terminal became a chaotic media frenzy. Witnesses say plainclothes officers approached Somizi with a warrant and hushed urgency. In a twist that stunned investigators, Kelly Khumalo reportedly named Somizi during an intense interrogation, linking him to secret meetings before Senzo's murder. The duo was once inseparable on red carpets and private functions. But a resurfaced video hints at whispered secrets and veiled threats from years back. Until now, the murder case followed a convoluted path. Kelly was the prime focus. But now, investigators are reopening segments of the timeline involving Somizi's whereabouts in 2014. Twitter exploded. Celebs are torn. Some defend Somizi, others urge the public to wait for facts. The divide is fierce and growing. Sources close to the investigation claim a leaked voice note may exist, allegedly implicating Somizi in the cover-up or post-crime knowledge. Experts say Kelly's legal team may be attempting to shift narrative pressure by bringing in another famous name. But it's a dangerous gamble. So far, not a word from his usually vocal camp. Silence can mean guilt or legal strategy. Either way, his brand is burning. History shows us, fame can bend court outcomes. But in this case, the public isn't forgiving. Justice might demand more than spotlight tears. If you're still watching, hit that like button to support independent breakdowns of complex stories mainstream media often oversimplifies. Subscribe to stay sharp, not shocked. New reports suggest Senzo had suspicions he voiced days before his murder, and that Somizi's name was whispered even then. In September 2014, just weeks before Senzo's death, Somizi and Kelly attended a secluded gathering. Who else was there, and why is it now evidence? While never charged before, Somizi has skirted legal headlines, from tax issues to NDA controversies. Is this smoke finally turning into fire? Court docs reveal that Kelly suffered a psychological collapse weeks ago. Some believe it triggered the confession that dragged Somizi in. Endorsements vanish. Within 24 hours of the arrest, 3 major brands suspended Somizi's deals. In the world of celebrity, perception equals currency. One SIM card, never recovered from the crime scene, has re-emerged, linked to an old number belonging to a known associate of Somizi. Somizi's relatives say the arrest is a vendetta. Meanwhile, Senzo's family demands answers and justice. 2 households, both in anguish. Legal experts say if charged, Somizi faces obstruction or conspiracy to murder. The trial could eclipse even Oscar Pistorius' case. If Somizi talks or flips, it could unravel the entire Kelly Khumalo conspiracy. The murder mystery may finally reach its fiery climax. From fame to fingerprints, the world is watching. The question now isn't just who pulled the trigger, but who helped bury the truth. Subscribe for the next shocking chapter. It's only getting started. It started like any other morning at O.R Tambo International, until it wasn't. Eyewitnesses say Somizi Mhlongo, ever the showman, was calmly walking into the terminal when plainclothes officers intercepted him. Within seconds, everything spiraled. Phones came out, security swarmed, and South Africa's beloved celebrity was being restrained in full view of the public. The moment stunned everyone. The flamboyant media giant in handcuffs, eyes hidden behind designer shades, lips sealed. This wasn't a PR stunt, it was a criminal investigation. When fame collides with justice, things unravel fast. If it can happen to Somizi, it can happen to anyone. Behind closed doors and armed with lawyers, Kelly Khumalo finally cracked. According to insiders close to the probe, she named Somizi as a key figure who allegedly had knowledge of the murder, or worse. Investigators say the confession came during a private interrogation linked to her renewed legal troubles in the Senzo Meyiwa case. What began as a desperate deflection may now become a massive explosion. 2 celebrities, 1 tragedy, and a tangled truth. Kelly's confession changes the game, but also exposes her to more fire. blaming Somizi might buy her time, or destroy them both. On camera, their friendship was flamboyant and filled with laughter. But what if that glamorous bond between Somizi and Kelly Khumalo held darker undertones? Back in 2013 to 2014, they were seen everywhere together. Award shows, brunches, even private retreats. But recently resurfaced footage from a behind-the-scenes taping shows Kelly whispering something into Somizi's ear. He goes pale, then laughs nervously. Was that moment innocent, or a glimpse into secrets long buried? When the past resurfaces, it rarely does so quietly. Friendship in the entertainment world often hides what the spotlight refuses to reveal. In fame, closeness can be dangerous. For years, the Meyiwa case has felt like trying to assemble a jigsaw puzzle, with pieces missing and others deliberately hidden. But now, investigators are revisiting the 2014 timeline with fresh urgency. Somizi's confirmed location on the day Senzo was murdered? Previously unknown. But new tracking data and recovered call logs suggest he was within 10 kilometers of the Vosloris house that night. That changes everything. One detail can flip a whole narrative. Investigators now suspect that several public figures may have been looped in post-murder and chose silence over justice. Justice hates loose ends. This one's unraveling. Within minutes of the arrest, Twitter became a war zone. One camp rallied behind Somizi, claiming the media is spinning baseless allegations. Another erupted in fury, calling for justice and demanding accountability from all public figures linked to Senzo Meyiwa's murder. Free Somizi trended alongside Justice for Senzo, two hashtags pulling a nation in opposite directions. Public opinion is now the courtroom. It's not just about truth anymore, it's about narrative. When fame collides with murder, digital mobs replace juries. The court of public opinion has no pause button. An anonymous source close to the National Prosecuting Authority claims a sealed audio recording exists, allegedly capturing Kelly confessing to Somizi's role in post-crime concealment. Though not yet admissible in court, whispers of this recording are already shaping prosecutorial momentum. Investigators are treating it as a guiding document, while validating its authenticity. One tape, two destinies. If confirmed, this could trigger obstruction of justice charges and open the floodgates for new arrests. Silent rooms often hold the loudest truths. Secrets don't stay buried forever, especially when recorded. Why would Kelly Khumalo suddenly implicate Somizi after nearly a decade of silence? Legal experts suggest it could be a desperate tactic by her defense team to redirect heat. Facing mounting evidence, she may be trying to shift the narrative or muddy the waters. But this isn't a simple deflection, it could legally backfire, especially if her claims can't be substantiated. This is a gamble with no safety net.